Serious tension as Senate President. Akpabio told to resign. See who made the demand. Serious tension as Senate President. Akpabio told to resign. See who made the demand. To my dear listeners, from wherever you're listening from, kindly stay tuned as I read today's news. A chieftain of the All Progressives Congress, APC in Niger State, Jonathan Vatsa, has demanded the resignation of the Senate President, Godswill Akpabio. He insisted that the Senate President must be relieved of his duties for asking hunger protesters to go ahead with the protest while he enjoys a meal. Speaking via a statement on Tuesday, Vatsa described the statement as insensitive and embarrassing to the ruling party, adding that it is an exhibition of the culture of eating in the People's Democratic Party, where Akpabio came from. Niger News report that Akpabio had earlier denied the statement. However, Vatsa stated that the Senate President must tender an apology to Nigerians. He said it is a huge error and a disservice to this country to turn around and make someone like Akpabio the Senate President in the APC government. That is why this government can never get it right. The APC, as a party, has been hijacked by those that Nigerians were fed up with and decided to embrace change in 2015. They have been eating and they want to continue eating like Akpabio made Nigerians believe. I said it before and I will repeat it, that it is sad that we are giving red carpet reception to those who initially accused of looting this country with reckless abandon. So how can we get it right? The same eating Akpabio ate for 16 years under the PDP government. He still wants to continue eating under the APC government. This is the tragedy of a nation. The former Commissioner for Information in Niger State said since Akpabio State, Akwa Ibom, was under the PDP, he shouldn't have been allowed to occupy the seat of the Senate President. This party must begin to redeem its image and build confidence in Nigerians before 2027. This must start from Akpabio's resignation to let Nigerians know that we are serious as a party, Vatsa added. To my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. And now before I go, in contribution to the news that I've read so far, I want to say Akpabio deserves the statement that says he should resign because he does not deserve to be the Senate President. Why do I have to say that? The reason why is this. This man actually shows a clarity that the whole cabinet of the current administration do not have the interest of the citizens, of the people they claimed to serve, in mind. Because if initially they have interests of the citizens in mind, they would have actually had the cry of those people protesting, not the other way around, sending police after them. sending security forces after them to dismantle the people that are coming out to protest, all in the name, saying that they are trying to use the protest all in the name of looting. If the government, if the current administration or the previous administration has made the country in a good shape, would there have been anything like protest? And back to Akpabio, this man saying, "You shall continue protesting and we shall continue eating." He's not lying, because they have a peaceful mind. There are security men around them. Initially, if the security men around them have changed it from them for them too, like really, the country is not in a good shape and you're expecting us to keep you safe, they must have backed back from them. Then I think these people would wise up. They would wake up from their sleep. His children might not, they are not even might not, they are not studying in this country. If they are studying in this country and they have gone to one of the worst public schools or one of the federal or state universities in this country, and they can see how poor the infrastructure is, then maybe by then they would have done something. They would have done something right to the current problems that Nigeria is facing at the moment. Because I must really say, this country we have now is only doing things on their own. Their only decisions are the ones ruling. They do not want to hear from the citizens in one way or the other, which is not supposed to be so. I believe when administration is on like this, they should create a room to share ideas with the citizens. You can't even give everybody chance, but 1, 2, 3, or 5 people that you give the chance would actually be a voice for the others. It is this current administration that I know that it is shy. They don't grant radio interviews. Let people call in. Let people ask you questions. Where are you driving this country to? I think that's one of the situations that we are facing in this country. When the current and the previous administrations are